Hey, are you tired of dieting? In this video, I want to talk about intuitive eating and lay out the principles of it so that you can decide if intuitive eating is something that might work for you. So I'm going to talk about some principles of intuitive eating, the pros and cons of it, and stay tuned to the end because I have the one caveat that you must implement to make intuitive eating work for you to help you lose the weight, feel great, and let's get started. So first of all, intuitive eating really helps people heal from the side effects of chronic dieting. If you're an intuitive eater, you make food choices without experiencing guilt, you honor your hunger and your fullness, and you really enjoy the pleasure of eating. So it kind of sounds like I get to eat whatever I want, and it's kind of that way. So really, intuitive eaters are going to be rejecting the diet mentality. So you have to understand that losing weight, crash diets, fad diets, they're not for you. That it takes time to, you just have to trust your body to, get to your goal weight and stay there without having an end date that I must lose this weight by this specific date. It's just an ongoing process. So intuitive eaters honor their hunger. So, you keep your body fed with adequate energy, including carbohydrates. You don't eliminate any food groups. And, having the mantra, never starving, never stuffed, where you just listen to your body. So you honor your hunger and you make peace with food. So you eliminate the can'ts, I can't have this, I shouldn't have that, because as soon as you put things on the taboo list, then it increases your cravings for them. So you really neutralize food so that, there's not good food, there's not bad food, there's just food. Calories are calories. So you're really challenging the food police. It's important as an intuitive eater to respect your fullness. So one thing that helps me and my clients is remembering that it takes 20 minutes for your belly to tell your brain that you're full, so that it's full. So, eating more slowly and knowing that when you start to feel full, that's probably time to put the fork down, but just respecting and knowing that. Intuitive eaters really embrace the satisfaction factor of food, so just getting back to eating for pleasure. And it's important to be honoring your feelings without using food for comfort or nurture. And I often use the acronym HALTS to determine whether you should be eating or why you should be eating. Is it for hunger? Is it for because you're angry, lonely, tired, stressed? We could also add bored to that. So the time that we should be eating is when we're hungry, and not attaching food to those emotions and eating for emotional reasons. So an intuitive eater also is going to respect their body, knowing, for example, this is an analogy, is knowing that if you have a size 8 foot, being okay that you can't wear a size 5 shoe. It seems ridiculous that so many of us are beating ourselves up because we're not a certain size when nature has made us another size, and just respecting and honoring that. Intuitive eaters will use exercise for pleasure because it's fun, not for punishment, and just knowing that we're eating for overall health and that it's just progress, not perfection. We don't need to be perfect every single day in terms of, quality, quantity of food, just knowing that it's a natural process. The pros of intuitive eating is that there's really no restrictions, you don't have specific rules, and those can also be the cons because that can trip people up in not having any direction or rules. It takes some time to understand your body and know what's right for you. And you really need to have a pretty good understanding of food and how it fuels you in order to meet your weight loss goals, your nutrition and health goals. So the one caveat that I encourage if you are going to be an intuitive eater, it sounds like, hey, I can eat anything at any time and it's okay. Yes, it is okay, but we want to have that umbrella of health as our overall goal. So if we have an umbrella of health, you know, improved health measures as our overall goal, well, we're not going to have a solid diet of Miss Vicky's chips or wine or fast food. We're going to be choosing the highest quality foods. So that's why I like the macronutrient aspect of you know, food logging, because it gives you a little bit of directions in terms of, hey, I should be having this amount of carbs, fats, and proteins, but I can fill those buckets with any foods that I want. And if I want pizza, I can have pizza. If I want ice cream, I can have ice cream. I'm just gonna play food Jenga for the other parts of the day so that I can fit those treats in. Nothing is off limits. So if we maintain that the, you know, health, improved health, and maybe eating for performance and, you know, to look and feel great is our overall goal, then intuitive eating is a really great way to go. And macro counting gives you the direction within that intuitive eating window to be able to make, you know, some good choices. It gives you just a little bit of direction. And if you need more direction, I got you.